What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live to talk to you about the new Facebook rules. So if you have been in the dark, there's been some big Facebook changes happening right now, and gotta tell you, you gotta know this stuff, you gotta stay on it, you have to be following people who are staying on it, because if you don't understand how this works, your reach will go down, your video views will go down, your algorithm will get dinged, your posts, you won't have as many people interacting on your posts, and you're gonna feel like something's wrong, and it's not. You're just not applying to the Facebook rules. So I'm also going to be giving these away. I'm so excited. So I'll have to keep them kind of right here because I'm a little ADD. So I'm gonna give away I'm gonna give away 4 books and 2 workshops, and I'm gonna do half of those live, and then the other half will be for replay viewers, because I know some of you work during the day and you can't watch this live, and that's okay. So the live ones I'll give away live on here, and then the other ones I will do it on the replay, okay? So I will give you guys a second to get on here. So let me know that you're seeing this. Are you on? Where is everybody? Woohoo! Happy Thursday. Let's have an awesome day. Finish out this week strong, right? We're just over halfway of the month, and don't do that whole like, it's already this day. No, most of the business happens the second half of the month, people. You got this, okay? Also, if you're watching the replay, let me know. I'd love to know about that. Okay, so Facebook engagement bait. So Facebook, every so often, they push out a bunch of new updates, new changes, because I think there's some kind of like conference coming up or something. So in preparation for that, they make these big changes. So this isn't new. So you guys remember last year when they started pushing against engagement bait on a post. So what is engagement bait? Engagement bait is where you, is this not backward? Oh, it's right. Okay. Engagement bait is where you are making people comment. So whenever I say something like, put blank, you guys have seen me say that before, that's engagement bait. So on a post, the algorithm, their little bots, are able to detect if you say something like, put blank in the comments, drop this below, or if you want to join my business, let me know. Like, it can tell. It's called engagement bait. The problem is there's so many people out there that aren't using social media the right way that it's kind of hurting the people who are. And all Facebook is trying to do is protect the integrity of their platform. They're not trying to be jerks, okay? So my initial response was, Missy, she's on my team, she was like, hey, did you see this? And I was like kind of annoyed, because I'm like, really? Like, we can't, like, we're being hurt. It's like penalizing us if we're doing a good job on our lives. But once I researched it some more, I found out that the reason why is that what was happening is people, it would say something like, put this below, and they were trying to get people to interact with the post to make it go up higher in the ratings, but they weren't actually sharing good content. People also do, like, I think it's like companies and stuff, or just like spammer type people, they were also posting stuff where people would click through and then it wouldn't take them to what they had thought. Have you ever had that happen before, where it said something on the graphic and you're like, oh cool, and you click the link and then you end up on some other stupid page and you're like, are you being serious right now? So they're trying to, thank you for sharing, they're trying to not have that happen, okay? So now what they're doing is they're rolling it out to audio as well. So any kind of audio, so it could be, you know, a video you've uploaded, a Facebook Live, any audio, their little algorithm detectors, their bots are coming through listening for keywords. So here are a few that I saw written from Facebook. They don't want you to say S-H-A-R-E, this vid. They don't want you to say that, so I'm not saying that. But if you don't mind doing that, that would be awesome, right? Thank you, Elizabeth, because we want to get the message out. If you've got good content, people are gonna send it around, okay, people? So if you like my stuff ever, send it around, okay? Those hearts, I see those hearts. I see those little smiley face, Alicia. I see that. Okay, I see you. All right, share this. Okay, the next one is TAG to people. Have you ever seen that before? I did a watch party last night of a video I'd done in September. And I listened to it to kind of see like how I'm different now in my lives, and just to kind of see how I've grown or some things I can do differently. So I was listening to it, and I said that in it. I used to say that a lot because I wanted people to let their teammates know if they were seeing good content. This is why when I first started, I appreciated it when my upline or whoever would TAG me, because I didn't see those videos necessarily and I was working so much. And so when they would do that, it would help me. So it's not a bad thing, but you can't say it. It's engagement bait. You're encouraging people to engage with you. They actually don't like it when you have like 5 gazillion comments apparently, which my videos have a lot of comments on them. And I don't care, I'm gonna figure it out. The next one is COMMENT. So I have a notebook here. I was like, if I really need to say something to you people, hey my gold diggers, I'm gonna freaking write it down. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write this really big. I'm left-handed, so you guys can't judge me, okay? I've got some stuff coming up, so put this in the comments if you have to pop off at any time. Can you see that? LINK. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys some more stuff what you can do. Okay, give me 1 second. So here we go. We're gonna raffle off the first book. So if you want this, just put just say gold digger, and then when I say stop, I'm gonna pick that person. Okay, so this is the first thing, and if you already have this book, I will be mailing it. You can tell me where you want me to mail it. So if you want to gift this to somebody on your team, by the way, if you're just like, you have a new person and you're like, I don't know what to tell them to read because they're asking me, I heard the C word. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, Vanette. The new C word. Oh my gosh, we have to make fun of that all the time now. Okay, The Gold Digger is a great freaking book for new people. It's a great book for anybody, okay? Oh, I see some gold diggers coming in. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Right. And then when I say stop, it's the last name I see, okay? Gold digger, gold digger, gold diggers in the house. And stop. All right, it is Carly Prime Nagy. Is that how you say your last name? Nagy. Carly, I want you to message me and say, I won the Gold Digger book, yay, and send me your address, okay? And I'll sign it to your name. Or unless you want it sent to somebody else, just let me know. But this is a great book. Like this book, I feel like I want to redo this book. You ever have that happen? And it's nutrition, so obviously things change. This book does not need to be rewritten. I'm very proud of this book. So if you're just, and I love this book too, but you know what I mean. So this is a good book if you guys ever need to recommend that to people. It's on Amazon. So we've got 2 more things to raffle off live, and then we'll pick another winner for a replay for another Gold Digger book, okay? All right, so we know what to avoid now, right? Now, what I want you to do, this is your homework. I want you to focus on content. If you guys are not in my group, the Gold Diggers of Network Marketing, drop yourself in there after this video and go watch the live I did on there. It was a very good training. I think I'm gonna do a masterclass on it for you guys to do a share screen so I can get on Zoom and show you what I was talking about. I show you how to take one piece of content and freaking push that thing out in like 8 different places, okay? Could you imagine taking your content and having it be everywhere? Then people feel like you're everywhere. They're like, oh, this Kimberly. I'm just not, okay? I don't have time. You don't have time either. So what you wanna do is, instead of trying to go live every day or, you know, just do all these things, you wanna ask yourself, what's something I feel really confident about talking about? And I want you to do your research. I want you to read a book. I want you to take notes. I want you to offer such great content that people are naturally, well, these naughty words apply to groups. They will. Yeah, I know. It's personal and business pages. Groups aren't as big deal because you're less likely to say share and stuff like that, which I just said. The S word, it's all, you guys, it's all the cuss words, the C word and the S word. So in groups, you cannot in a group unless it's public, I think. So I know for sure personal pages and business pages, I didn't see anything mentioned with groups, but I would think that it would impact it. Not as big a deal. Really focus this stuff on your personal and business pages, okay? So you want to bring your A game with your content. You want it to be so good that you don't have to say the S word. People just S it. So when you guys watch my future videos, when I say S it, I mean S-H-A-R-E. Thank God I have toddlers and I spell all the time anyway. Sometimes I say to Scott, you're an ASS. And he's like, oh, you can spell. And I'm like, I'm gonna take you out. That's just like a little running joke. Okay, so you wanna focus on the quality. Also, you want to be as authentic and normal as possible with your words. So people don't normally say, put blank in the C below or whatever. People don't normally say that. Like if you were just chilling, hanging out with somebody, you wouldn't say that. You'd be like, so, you know, how's it going? What are you up to today? What are you doing this weekend? You know, where are you from? Like that's the normal kind of questions you would ask. So just be thinking about how you can be more conversational when you're in your Facebook Live, you want to pretend you're talking to one other person. Okay, so for you guys, I always feel like it's like some girlfriends were like hanging out, but like Anna's on here, so I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna talk to Anna. So I'm gonna say to Anna, if I wanted her to interact with me, I might say, so Anna, what do you think about that? Like that would be a normal thing I would say to Anna, not in the comments below. You guys see the difference there? Okay, it's gonna be really hard to retrain myself. Oh my word. Okay, also brainstorm phrases. So this is your homework. I want you to and I got this from John Eric, is that his name? He's pretty freaking smart. Anyways, I heard him say this, so I'm stealing this from him. Brainstorm new phrases. So I thought about some different things I could say today, and I'm learning as I go right now live with you guys. I have to think differently how I'm communicating, and so it's just gonna challenge you to up your game. And that's what I've learned about being on social media, like with the way groups just changed 2 months ago. You have to be dynamic, you have to be coachable, you have to be able to find leaders who are teaching this stuff quickly, okay? You can't be rigid. You've got to be able to be fluid, okay? So this is key. You can't just keep doing what you've been doing. You got to do this a little differently. So I want you guys, your homework is to write down some phrases to use in your lives to replace some of the engagement bait that you've been using. It's not like you're trying to do anything wrong, but they don't want you to be pushing people to C-O-M-M-E-N-T, okay? And then no gimmicks. They're not liking that. So that's one of the things I always get comments on, is that people are like, oh, when I started seeing your lives, I felt like I could do it because I'm just me, you know, I'm like freaking workout clothes. When I first watched people do lives, they would like dress up like their grandma. They would sing. I'm like, I can't freaking sing. Oh my gosh, I can't do lives. Do you guys ever feel like that before? So you want to think to yourself, what could I do to just be myself and just chat like we're hanging out at the coffee shop, okay? No gimmicks, not a good idea. They just definitely do not like that, okay? What else? Oh, giveaway. Okay, so go ahead and put Fit Kim. Just put, see, this little algorithm detector is going to be exploding when it hears this video. And I'm trying not to. Like, this is going to be a challenge. Okay, Fit Kim. I'm going to give away the Fit Kim book. Woohoo! There are over, I don't know how many recipes in here. 30. There's over 30 recipes in here. And I go over all the things. Like, everyone's like, well, what do you do? What do you eat? So just put Fit Kim in the comments. Oh my Lord, I'm so going to get tasered for this. Just Fit Kim, if you want it. Fit Kim, I talk about carbs, fats, proteins, getting fit, how to get to your perfect weight, like things you can do to like not count calories and stuff like that. And it's pretty, see, I picked out all these, I slaved over these images, but I think you guys are gonna love it. So let's see who's gonna get it. Woohoo! Beth. Oh, stop. I said Beth. I have to give it to you, Beth. I messed that up. Anna was trying to coach me through this. I'm sorry, Anna. I really tried. Okay, Beth, you win. But I'll say this for the replay viewers. Stop. And then when we see stop on it for the replay viewers, because it's time, whatever, we can make that happen the right way. Okay, one more to give away. All right, I think that was the main thing I want to tell you guys. Okay, engagement bait, guys. It's real. Okay, it's real. So remember, don't be mad at Facebook. It's trying to help us. This is your homework though. This is another piece to this, okay? Because you guys are marketers. You're online marketers. You do social marketing. Oh, Anna, you're on. Bless your heart. I'm sorry. I really tried really, really hard. But I want you to pull up your videos. If you do more than one a week, I want you to pull up the last 2 weeks. If you just do one video a week or every other, pull up the last month. And I want you to write down how many views you've got on each video. And then I want you to track the next 2 to 4 weeks and see if you see a downward. Hopefully you don't. I'm not trying to be negative, but I want you to like craft, you know, perfect your craft and get this down and start shifting your language on your videos, okay? So that is what you're gonna wanna do for your homework on that. Okay, so if you would like to know more about, can you guys see that? It's like the light is so bright. L-I-N-K, put that in the comments. I guess I'll just spell. And I just said it again. Oh my Lord, this is really hard, guys. Struggle is real. If you want to get in on my influencer workshop, you just put L-I-N-K and ManyChat will come along. I'll tell you all about it. So we've hit 12 streams of income. We're about to hit 13, Scott and I. So I'm going to share with you guys how I did that. And it's called an influencer workshop because I wanted to teach you to step into the influencer space. I've been working with a girl really hard on her social media. She's been doing everything I said to a T. I mean, I'm so proud of this girl. Yesterday, she got a message from an influencer on Instagram, a clothing company, and they want her to help to become an influencer for their brand. So she's going to be able to promote their line. I mean, that's so cool. She gets 40% off the clothes, so there's some other perks too. But a lot of you don't know how to get started when it comes to becoming an influencer. But if you really want to grow your audience on social media, guys, you gotta step it up, okay? And I'm gonna teach you exactly what I did. So that's coming up next week. First time I've ever done that. You get the replay for life. All my prices go up after the workshop. So we just did Pinterest this week. I think it's going up tomorrow. And then this is new information. The first 20 to register for my Rock Your Business on Social Media Bootcamp will get a digital swag bag, a Gold Digger goodie bag. It's going to have a digital version of my books. It's going to have a recruiting ebook in there. It's going to have Lindsay Sewell's Facebook Live profit formula. So if you're like, how do I do Facebook Lives and get leads from it and actually get them to join your team? She's one of the top recruiters in the industry now, guys. And she does everything from Facebook Lives. So she put that together as a freebie for you guys. Megan Weisheipel put something together for me. I can't remember what it's called, but you guys, if you know Megan, she's so amazing. Also, Christy Dully has put something together for me. And if she hasn't, she's gonna. She is what I mean, but I can't remember what it is. Thank you, Christy. And then who else do I have? A couple other things. Oh, Katie Foster has a thing that she's creating for you guys too. So it's a $200 value. So the first 20 people to register for the bootcamp get it. If you don't know what the bootcamp is, it's a Rock Your Business for 8 weeks. I'll show you how I went from 250 followers on social media to over 100,000. I recruit 100% on social media. I don't do any in-person events, and I'll show you how to do that. The biggest thing that people don't have is they don't have processes or systems in place, and they don't have anyone teaching them step by step, so they're just all over the place, going nowhere. And it's very action oriented. So every week we're going to have different modules we're working on, and then your action steps. So you'll know this is what I need to do this week. And it's a building block. You take the first block, then you do another block, and you build your foundation. So, and this is the last live one I'm doing because I'm creating it, turning into an evergreen course, and we'll be selling it. And I will not be doing it live again because I did it like 5 times last year. I am actually studying Facebook ads right now because it is a thing. And then Anna is my ClickFunnels guru. So together we're monetizing all of my content, and we're going to do a course on that later this year too. So if you're like, yes, I want to teach courses, I want to create some content, like how do I actually do that? We're going to teach you guys about that too. But if you want to firsthand go through the social media bootcamp, that would be a good starting point. So if you put LINK in the C's, you know what that little code word means, you will get that sent to you right now. I have a guest training I need to head over to right now. I just realized I need to go do that. I think that's everything I have for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. Cheers to us just being dynamic, figuring it out, not letting it get us down, and that we can make this work and we can still get our message out in a genuine and authentic way. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.